It's Tuesday.
Bump date day.
Let's do it. Let's go. What's up, everyone? It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday, which is actually our bump date day.
Let's do it. Let's go.
Okay, go.
Okay, so bump date. Today we are 20 weeks. I'm feeling good. I am sleeping better and I'm starting to get heartburn after I eat dinner, which is not awesome, but it's fine. I still just eat dinner and it's okay. No major cravings this week, really. I've eaten a lot of Costa Vida, but that's just because it's easy and I know that it'll be good. I don't know. My back's been sore, other parts of my body are sore, but yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I feel like it's been a pretty non-eventful week.
Yeah.
He's the size of a banana as of today. On the ultrasound, it says that he weighs 11 ounces, plus or minus 2 ounces. I don't know.
Oh, did it say that on there?
That's, yeah, I don't know if that's just because of the size he was measuring at.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm not sure. But so that's a thing. Mood-wise, I feel like you've been better.
Good.
Do you feel like you've been better?
I do. I feel like I'm sleeping more too, which is helpful.
Yeah, which is good.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's been, I think, pretty low-key.
Oh, yeah.
Other than the fact we went to the doctor today.
Well, before we get into that,
oh,
my stomach is getting bigger now. So like when we were working on the puzzle over the weekend and I had to bend over, like if my bladder was full, he'd start to kick me and be like, excuse me, I'm cramped.
That's
so I had
true.
to not hunch over as much. I had to kind of take breaks and sit back. So I'm still pretty small, but bigger than not.
Have your legs been cramping as much as they were
No.
last week?
There's a good chance that they will today because I haven't had that much water, but no,
Okay.
not really any leg cramps. So
That's good.
yeah. Let's move on to the exciting stuff.
Yeah, exciting stuff.
We had our anatomy scan today. We went to maternal fetal medicine and met with a specialist and they did a really deep scan. It was like an hour almost.
Yeah, like the first lady came in and she probably did 45 minutes or so. And then another lady came and followed up because the baby, he wouldn't flip over. He was just hanging out. He was very comfortable.
Yeah.
So another lady came in and she got some other pictures. I think they ended up taking like 150.
There's 145 pictures in
Oh,
there.
sheesh.
Yeah. So there was a ton, and they took video of the whole thing too, so they could go back and look at everything. But everything looked good. They said that his heart, his brain, his everything was where it was supposed to be. His spine looked really good.
Yep.
His feet and hands looked good. So yeah, I don't know what else. Is there anything else to say about it really? Other than the fact that he just looked so dang good. And he was so wiggly.
He was wiggly, but not enough to like change positions. Like he was just where he was and he wouldn't move, but he was wiggly, but just not willing to change.
Yeah.
Where he was laying, so.
But we have pictures. So you can see here's his little foot. And this is his arm, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And his little feet right there. This is kind of his profile, but it's kind of blurry.
Yeah,
So
when they
hard to
printed
see.
them out, they didn't come out very well.
No, well, not all of them. Not all of them did. Some of them were okay. Let's see. These are his little face. Look at those. I love his little upper lip. So much bigger than his bottom one.
Check out that spine.
I know his spine looked really good. We should grab Carter's from our 20 weeks. Oh, and he loved to put his hand up to his face. He did that a ton. So I don't know if he was sucking his thumb or if he just was like holding his head in his hands or what, but
He did that quite a bit.
yeah. I'm gonna get Carter's ultrasound really quick.
So during the ultrasound, I wasn't necessarily stressed. I was a little anxious, I think, which is understandable. But as soon as they started, I'm always nervous until they start scanning the heart. And once I see the heart beating, then I feel a lot better about things. I'm not sure why that is, because that doesn't necessarily mean that everything is okay. But it helps me a little bit. So that was nice. And then after we did the anatomy scan, we talked to a specialist.
Like an OB.
Yeah, like a OB specialist.
Perinatologist.
Sure. But they kept saying, are you guys doing this? Or you thought about this? Or you guys, what's your plans here? And we already had all the answers. For better or for worse,
they talked about,
we already knew everything.
Yeah, like how we can decide if we want to have another ultrasound. They recommended having one more ultrasound, but that's up to us. And I was like, well, we're having an ultrasound every month from here on out. That's something our doctor already decided. And non-stress tests, they mentioned that we could do those if we wanted. And I was like, yep, the doctor already mentioned that too. So basically, I trust our doctor so much, but he had already talked to us about everything that they had talked to us about. So I know that, like, in addition to him, we're in really good hands, but just with him alone, even, like, we're set.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So that was really nice. But this is a crazy story, and then we'll get back to the pictures.
It's crazy.
Crazy, okay.
Crazy.
So, in May last year, after we found out that Little Bean had trisomy 13, we went and saw a specialist, and they did an ultrasound for us. We met with the ultrasound tech, a doctor, and a resident that was there. And the resident, we both remembered, like, as everyone was leaving the room, she stayed behind and she was just like, I want you guys to know that this is nothing that you did. Like, you can't control this in any way. It just happens sometimes, and I'm really sorry. So, I don't know. And then she left the room, and we both had held it together pretty well until then. But after she said that, we both were like, oh my gosh, she's so nice. Like, and then we kind of got really emotional. Anyway, today we went to our ultrasound, and I was like, I don't even know why we're meeting with a doctor, because I'm not sure what they're going to talk to us about. But I guess we'll go anyway. So we went, and this lady walks in, and she introduces herself, and she runs through her history with us, and we, like, just give her everything. You know, we tell her everything we've been through. And I was sitting there thinking, like, I feel like we know this lady. And so at the very end, she was like, do you have any questions? And I said, yeah. And I asked her a question about baby. And then I was like, and I have another question that's not baby related. But did you by any chance work at this other hospital before? And she was like, yeah, I'm so glad you said that, because I was pretty sure that I recognized you guys too. And Brandon's sitting behind me, and he said the exact same thing. He was like, oh my gosh, thank you for asking. So this was the same resident that had been with us during the ultrasound for Little Bean when we knew that we were gonna lose her. Which I just think is crazy.
I think it's super crazy. I mean, like, so we are at different hospitals, different, like, healthcare systems. Like, they are completely separate. They happen to both be maternal fetal specialists. But, like, besides that, like, there's no connection. Like, we went to two different ones, different from last time to this time. Like,
and it's been 9 months.
It's been 9 months.
Not that long.
Like, I don't know. It's just, it was so weird that she was there. The same lady that was there before. So it was really cool. So that was kind of a fun little connection that we had. So that was cool.
And it was neat to be able to talk about everything and talk about it in a different light, because last time we saw her, we had just lost Carter and we were about to lose another baby. But this time, you know, we're 20 weeks along and he's healthy. And so it was just different. But it was just crazy that I was like, I have to ask, because even if it's not her, like, that's fine. But it would have bothered me the whole night.
I'm so glad you asked. Yeah. It would have driven me crazy.
I know, right? Brandon said to her, he was like, I wondered if it was you or if you had a twin or something. But man, so anyway, that was really crazy. But we talked to her about how, like, I don't know, just everything. It was just neat, I guess.
Yeah, it was
nice. Just really cool. So.
But you brought Carter's ultrasound,
yeah.
So let's take a look at this.
Okay. So this little one is Carter Man. Let me find a good
Carter Hudson.
Which one is the best one to go off of? This one, I think.
Those two?
Yeah. Carter had really kissy lips.
Yeah, it's hard to see because it kind of gets dark there, but he has a little bit more pronounced lips here, where his nose kind of brings it out a little bit.
Yeah. It's just crazy that, like, I see similarities, but I also see differences. Like, Hudson's head, I feel like, is taller than Carter's a little bit.
Yeah, it kind of looks a little taller.
Crazy. The two boys. Carter has my chin.
Yeah.
Hudson does not.
I told you, he looks just like me.
He actually really does look a lot like Brandon, I think. But I thought that Carter was going to look like you too. Because I thought that Carter had your lips.
Wrong.
Carter, I mean, he still did have your lips, but he looked just like me. But Hudson definitely has your chin. My boys, our boys. I love it. Oh, what was she looking at that made me want to cry? I don't know.
She showed kind of a front profile, so you could, like, barely see his nose and lips from the front.
I like almost started crying just because he looks like Carter. I mean, I know that it's only an ultrasound, but.
Well, and they both come from us.
Well, I know, but I'm curious to see what Hudson looks like, to see how close or how similar he looks to Carter.
Same.
But, oh, we gotta show my belly.
Oh yeah.
There's definitely a food baby in there though.
Food baby plus regular baby.
He's just like sprawled out now. He's like, nobody squish me. Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
He was squished all day.
As I squished Milo. But yeah, he's in there and none of my clothes fit anymore, so.
Yay.
It's a good time. Super exciting. It's been a good day.
It's been a great day.
Yeah.
So.
That's it. That's all. Week 20 in the books.
It's downhill from here. Whew.
Yes, but in a good way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Level of effort.
It's
downhill from here.
Yes.
So we'll see you guys later. But we'll bring you another bump date next week.
Bye.
Bye.